Hi Internet, this is going to be a video talking about my Nintendo 64 collection. Now, if you remember in a previous video, which was a room tour a little over a year ago, I had a bunch of Nintendo 64s. Well, times have changed and I've gotten rid of most of them. However, I kept the watermelon red one. It looks really reddish orange here because it's under a light. Here I'm just putting all my games on the table. I like to think that I have a pretty good N64 collection. I don't have a lot of filler, and I think I have most of the games that people remember, plus a few of the more rarer or expensive ones, or some occasional oddballs. Here are where I keep my controllers, and I wanted to point out that I have a couple third-party sort of brawler-style controllers that resemble more normal, like 360 gamepads and stuff like that. I have a black one and a green one. I really like these for playing Tony Hawk games and stuff like that on N64. They're really comfortable and really nice to have. One thing you'll notice with basically all of my N64 games is that they have end labels. Now, N64 games do not have end labels by default, so these I ordered off of Etsy. They're just stickers that you peel off and put on the games, and you can get a pack that has every N64 game for about 20 bucks. And it makes it really easy to kind of just scan your eyes across your games and pick out the one that you want to play. That one in the center that doesn't have the sticker is GoldenEye, but if you don't have the stickers on the end, how would you know? Speaking of games, I have a lot of them, starting with Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, which really needs a new label, Pokemon Stadium 2, classic game, Super Smash Brothers. I'm not a big Smash guy, but that's just me. Mario Kart 64, this is more my style. I like Mario Kart 64 quite a bit. Paper Mario, bit dirty on the cover, but I mean it plays fine. And Mario Party 2, which my grandma actually had on her N64, because for some reason she had an N64 at her house. Then we got Majora's Mask with the holographic label. You can kind of see it in the video. No Mercy, which was the first N64 game I bought probably 5 years ago. Spider Man, a classic game. Play it on the PS1 if you have the opportunity to. It has actual cutscenes, whereas the N64 version does not. Here's Banjo Kazooie, which is I got really cheap back in the day, and Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. Just another fantastic game. Alright, more games. We have Mario Golf, which apparently was property of Blockbuster at one point, so that's kind of cool. Conker's Bad Fur Day, which is, I think, the most expensive N64 game I own. Doom 64, this one works when it wants to. It doesn't work all the time, which is a shame. Castlevania, bad game, but if you watched the AVGN episode back in the day, you have some nostalgia for it. Mario Party 3, just another classic Mario game. Donkey Kong 64. I believe I paid 20 bucks for this. I got it after a convention at a game store a couple years ago. Toy Story 2, another fantastic game. Play this on PS1 or N64, whatever you can get your hands on. And the classic Super Mario 64. I feel like every collection needs to have Mario 64 if you're going to collect for the N64. Next up, the original Pokemon Stadium. Has some sticker residue on it, but still a classic. Pokemon Snap, another one that's just a classic game. Ocarina of Time. I haven't gone very far into Ocarina of Time. I really need to go back and play it more. Mario Party. Not much to say there. It's just the original Mario Party. Mario Tennis. This is a fun tennis game. I don't play a lot of tennis games, but this game is really fun. GoldenEye, probably the most recent pickup I had. This game's really shot up in value over the years. And finally, Banjo Tooie. So I just want to show off the console I have. As I said before, I have the watermelon red console. It's beautiful. Red is my favorite color. and this has it in spades. There's not really much else to say about it. It's definitely one of the more unique looking consoles I have, but that's just because it's Nintendo. It looks kind of funky, but there's really not much to say about it. And I have the matching controller too, which I'm very happy to have. Finding the matching controllers is kind of a nightmare, and they add significant value to the console when you have a matching controller. And it works perfectly well. I don't really like it. I prefer using the brawler pads if I have the opportunity to. But, I mean, it's the controller, it does its job. So, that will conclude this quick video on my Nintendo collection. There are all my games lined up by Snorlax, and here I'm just popping the console up. Thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your memories with the N64 in the comments below. Support me on Ko-fi if you want to. The link will be down in the description. And thank you very much for watching.